I'll get up, and my goal is to go and have my quiet time with my cup of coffee right then. And then let me check my email real quick. And then next thing you know, I'm checking WREL. Then next thing you know, I'm checking Yahoo, because I go on that one too. Then I'm checking Facebook. And just that quick, the enemy will pull me away from my quiet time. And it almost looks like that is my idol, that is more important than getting time with God first. I'll say to myself, well, I'm just going to look real quick and get it away so that I can focus on God. And God is saying, why don't you give me the first part of your day? And if I'm in control of your life, I'll take care of the rest of your day. Well, okay. But that's a struggle I have, is that time right in the morning, because you want to, you hear your phone, bleep, blop, right? Somebody's got to get a hold of you. And it's hard because you want to turn all that off at night, so you only hear your alarm in the morning, but you can't, because you got to have your alarm on, so all the other noises have to come on. The devil knows. He probably created the smartphone. Understand, all those things that we chase after rob your time with God, but rob your rest in God. Rob that time where you get a chance to renew and refocus and hear from God. Now, I know there's those unexpected things too, those unexpected acorns. When your boss calls and you have to, or texts you or emails you and says you have to work late, and you got $500 back on taxes and the car breaks down. Of course, with me, I've shared this before in the past, with me, God's always saying, well, Kris, do you want the money now or do you want it after it breaks? So every time I get a little extra money, I know something's going to break. Your cold comes back again. Your best friend calls and needs your help with her boyfriend or her girlfriend again, This past year, I know I've shared with lots of you that my mom and I bought a house together, and we're just experiencing the change and adjustments of spending our lives together in the same house again after over years. And it is recently, I guess it was maybe February, I realized that I was still trying to live my life as if she wasn't there. And so I would go through my motions of what I do to get ready for the day, get ready for my life, and do what I need to do, and do what I don't do, which is, I'm not really big into cleaning the house. I mean, it's just me. Who's going to see it? And I'm not really big into taking care of the yard. Again, as long as it's green in the front, it's good. And then, here's this person that's in my life, and all of a sudden God said, Kris, you now need to carve out part of your time to spend with her. You can't live as if it's just about you anymore. And I realized that I had almost idolized. I had been chasing after this type of work and ministry, and God had put this lady in my life, and part of my life has to be for her. So I have to readjust all those acorns to make sure that they're not killing me. God, has not called us to a life of comfort. Do y'all know what your purpose is? Our purpose is a relationship with God that glorifies Him, and out of that relationship, a relationship with others to bring them to Christ. The enemy's goal is to break you so far apart and break you down and burn you out that you will never, ever share your faith with anyone. It's kind of hard to share your faith with somebody when you're exhausted. It's hard to share your faith when you're empty, where you're just broken in a million pieces. It's hard to have that energy. I know, because whenever I don't put Christ first in my morning, whenever I don't, I see the day through the enemy's eyes and all the junk that's happening, and I don't see through Christ's eyes, and I don't stop and talk to anybody, because all I do is chase that acorn all day long. Amen? We have to learn how to rest and relax. We have to learn when our bodies say, no more. For some of you, you know what I mean, as you get older, it just don't go anymore. My mind goes, sure, and I have this list, and my body goes, And I have to learn to go,